Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Training, Colleges and Universities. Mr. Speaker, students in my riding of Carleton have consistently said to me that the cost of post-secondary education has skyrocketed under the previous government. And Mr. Speaker, I'm a personal example of that myself. Since 2006, undergraduate tuition for Ontarians, such as myself, has risen from an average of $5,000 to almost $9,000. Students and families are frustrated that the previous Liberal government, propped up by the NDP, allowed tuition fees to increase, making university and colleges more unaffordable for families and students. Can the minister please tell us what steps our government is taking to provide students and their families with relief?
Good question.
Minister of Training, Colleges and Universities.
Thank you to the member from Carleton for the question. Speaker, our government has taken the unprecedented step of reducing tuition across the board by 10%. This is the first across-the-board reduction for all programs in Ontario's history. And this will mean a total of $450 million in tuition relief for families and students. And on top of this historic reduction, our government has created the Student Choice Initiative. This will treat students like adults and give them the choice whether to support optional fees. Just like tuition fees, under the previous Liberal government, propped up by the NDP, ancillary fees skyrocketed. Speaker, these steps will provide the relief to Ontario students that they need and end the Liberal legacy of skyrocketing costs to post-secondary education. Thank you, Speaker.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Minister, for that answer. And Mr. Speaker, through you, honestly, I cannot even begin to think about the hundreds of, almost thousands of dollars that I wasted in my 10 years of university paying these unnecessary fees for things that I never, ever used. Mr. Speaker, I am proud that our government is taking action to clean up the 15 years of increasing costs for students and families. And I understand that Ontario has the highest tuition fees in Canada. I'm still paying off my OSAP myself. And I'm shocked that the previous Liberal government, propped up by this NDP, took no action to stop this. So can the minister tell us what savings students in my riding will see because of this historic reduction of tuition fees?
Thank you, Speaker. As the member notes, our government's unprecedented reduction in tuition will mean real savings for Ontario students. And that is why I'm shocked that the NDP and the Liberals have refused to endorse our plan. While the NDP are more concerned about the bottom line of institutions, we are proud to be putting more money back into the pockets of the people of Ontario. Speaker, in the member's riding, a student at Carleton University studying computer science will save $970 next year. Meanwhile, a student at Algonquin College studying a Bachelor of Interior Design will save $860 next year. These are real savings for students and their families across Ontario. Thank you, Speaker.